So I got a new patient. He's a pretty cool dude. He's about 77, and he's in shape. He looks like Crocodile Dundee. He was researching kinesiology, and he found me. But out of all the things that he came in for and everything that we found, this is either what he is or the reason he's in, or it's a side effect of his mechanical and chemical problems. So let me just tell you a quick thing that I found. He's on blood pressure medication. He's on some other medication, and he's not on a statin. And his color looks good. He doesn't look like he has hypertension, so his face isn't red. So these are the things I'm looking at when he's telling me that he wants consistent chiropractic care to keep his back in alignment from keeping it going out. In my mind, I'm thinking, that's cool and all, but like, how often does your back go out? So from what it sounds like, it sounds like he's just not stable and he needs constant chiropractic care. So I think he should just be adjusted. We should fix him, and then, maybe in a month come back. It may take 5, 10, 15 visits to get him stable. So that's just what's going through my head. So I'm thinking, like, why isn't this guy stable? So I took his blood pressure. He's on blood pressure medication. He's on blood pressure medication and a beta blocker. And he's a smart dude. He's got a very scientific background with his college degrees and stuff, so we could communicate on almost like a doctorate level. So his blood pressure was 115 over 78. Cool, right? But when he stands, that 115 should go up 10. This is called Ragland's blood pressure. It should go up to 125, but it didn't. It stayed at 115. So I said, dude, when you stand, do you get dizzy? He goes, yeah, I have hypotension. I go, yeah, you have orthostatic hypotension. That's an adrenal alarm reaction. It's either primary, secondary, or tertiary. It's either like something wrong with your adrenals, or it's in response to an adaptation response. He was like, yo, that's pretty cool. So then I lied him down. So there was no gravity for his heart to push blood against. And the number went even higher than 25. I think it actually went up like 25 beats, which would indicate a kidney dysfunction. It should drop 10 beats. So if he's 115 sitting, he should lay down. If he's 115 standing, he should lay down. It should drop 10. It should go to about 105. That would indicate kidney function. So he's sitting, it's 115. He stands, it's 115. He lays down, he's like 135. And I go, when you lay down, you have a blood pressure problem. And he's like, ain't that something? So now I'm interested in seeing this guy's blood work. So he's going to bring everything in. If I got to send him for blood work, I will, blah, blah, blah. So he's not showing for a mechanical adrenal problem. And his pupil dilation's fine, and he does not have a stress reaction. Like if I stretch a ligament, that joint, none of the muscles weaken. So I'm thinking this probably isn't a primary adrenal problem. He's a businessman too. Doesn't seem like he's stressed out, ADHD, like running around like he's crazy. So his occiput and his atlas showed up, and his lower neck in my exam. So I adjusted it. And I went ahead and took his blood pressure again, and his sitting blood pressure went to 110. Before the adjustment was 115. Now it's 110. Now when he stands up, it goes to 120. That's normal. When he lays down, it shoots up even further to 135 again. So I told him and I explained to him everything, and I go, this is the stuff that I want to find out. You may be thinking, oh, you just need an adjustment, blah, 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 blah. But if my adjustments aren't holding, then it's got to be an internal issue, mechanical problem, a chemical issue, a toxicity, toxification pathway failure, gene mutation, something. out of all the things it could be, right? So now when this guy comes back, I'm going to reassess the muscles that were neurologically inhibited. I'm waiting on a visit too. Matter of fact, I think he's coming in tomorrow. And I'm also going to check his blood pressure before I adjust him sitting, standing, laying down, and after I adjust him sitting, standing, laying down. And it's going to be really cool. So I'm seeing what his blood pressure is doing. I actually asked him if he had an MTHFR gene mutation, and he does. So now I'm concerned to see what his homocysteine is. He's on a couple supplements. I want to know why he's taking them. And he says he has a functional medicine doctor. But I'm kind of interested in seeing all that paperwork too, because not all functional medicine doctors are created equal. So I just wanted to get on here real quick and tell you how cool it was. And, if you have a blood pressure problem, do you in fact need to be inhibiting your number from climbing so high? Because some kinds of high blood pressure are pathological and some are functional. Your blood pressure could be causing a problem, or it could be in adaptation for something else. So is bringing down your blood pressure always a good idea? And I'll leave you with that thought. I'm Dr. Dylan DiLorenzo, Applied Kinesiology Center of New Jersey. And if you have a blood pressure issue, let me check it out.